What's up, everybody? This is MD Kepner, and today we're going to take a look at enabling large address aware in Fallout 3. Now, Fallout 3 is a 32-bit game. Enabling large address aware will allow the game to access more memory on your system. This will also resolve some crashing and performance issues, especially when using larger texture packs and mods. Now, I don't recommend doing this if you have a 32-bit operating system. I would only do this if you're running on a 64-bit OS. There are additional changes that are required for a 32-bit OS, like editing your boot INI file, that I wouldn't recommend making. The first thing that we need to do is download the file. So we'll go ahead and click there to download. Pull it up here and click that. Once the files are downloaded, we'll go ahead and drag it to the desktop, and then we can start from there. As you can see, I've already got the file downloaded on my desktop here. Just go ahead and extract it, which I've already done. Now this is a 7-zip. You may need to download 7-zip utility, or you may already have one that can extract it. But once we get that file extracted, go ahead and open it up, and we're going to go ahead and open up the README to take a look at the steps. Now, there's a lot of information in here. You can go over it, but specifically what we want are the steps to enable large address aware. Background info, some of the additional steps. There we go. Make Fallout 3 large address aware using this utility. Now, it's just a few simple steps. First, we need to open up our local content folder for Fallout 3. We can do this by right-clicking on Fallout 3 in our Steam library, Properties, Local Files, Browse Local Files. First thing that we need to do is make a backup of our Fallout3.exe. We can see it here, Fallout 3 application. Go ahead and make a backup of that. There we go, Fallout 3 copy. The next step, we need to put the Fallout3.exe in the utility folder. I'm going to go ahead and copy that. Now the next step is double-click the Start bat file. Here it is, Start Windows batch file. Now the next step says to follow the instructions in the command line. Command line says make a backup of your original Fallout3.exe. We've already done that. Please make sure that the Fallout3.exe has been copied to this folder. We have done that. Press any key to continue. Choose what to do with the large address header. Choose A to add, R to remove, V to view current header status, D for directions, or E to exit the program. We're going to go ahead and hit A to add. Now it says large address aware has been enabled. Press any key to continue. Go ahead and press any key. Now we get back to our menu of options. What we're going to do is we're going to hit V to view the current header status. This way I can show you guys what it looks like when it is enabled. We've got a lot of information here. Just scroll back up to the top. As we can see here, it says under file header values, a few lines down, skip a few lines, executable, application can handle large greater than 2 GB addresses, 32-bit word machine. This means that we've gone ahead and enabled it. If we go back down to the bottom here, press any key to continue. If we remove it and then view the current header status, you can see that that extra line between executable and 32-bit word machine is missing. So now we see what it looks like with it enabled and without it. So let's go ahead and re-enable it here. Double check. All right, we can go ahead and close out of this. Now, once made large address aware, return the Fallout3.exe to your game folder. So we're going to go ahead and copy it here, and we will paste it back in the game folder. All right, now next, make sure that Run as Administrator and compatibility mode for Windows XP are still on. I always double check that just to make sure. And that's it. Now your Fallout 3 is large address aware. Like I said, this should resolve some crashing and performance issues, especially when you're using larger texture packs and mods. This is also going to increase the performance of the game just because you're able to access more memory on your system. If you're still running into issues, make sure to check out my Fallout 3 Technical Fixes playlist that I have linked here and in the description. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them in the comments section below. As always, thanks for watching.